Today we're going to discuss and walk through how to set up an LLC to get your business up and running. If you're new to the channel, I'm Jeremiah, a registered CPA. Let's get into the video. So there are three popular ways to set up an LLC. First, you can use a third-party service. This is more like a middleman to register on your behalf. They can help facilitate the process. LegalZoom, Rocket Lawyer, Busy, which used to be InkFile. These are some of the popular vendors that you can use to set up your LLC. Next, you can use a business attorney. Now, I recommend you speak to a business attorney prior to entity formation, regardless if you use them to set up your LLC or not. They're very beneficial for legal advice on operating agreement terms. There are certain questions and intricacies that they can help you navigate through, like your partner's share of profit, loss, and equity. Is it an equal split between all the partners? Is it 50-50? Is it 40-30-30? 70-20-10? Like, this is information you will want to be in your operating agreement. What about company distributions? Can they be forced? Can they be pro rata? What if a partner or a member want to exit the business? How will that be handled? What about a death of a partner? Is there a buyout clause? Are there restrictions on the transfer of ownership? What if the surviving spouse of that partner do not want to be in business? Can they sell off their interest, their share of your LLC to another third party? And now the new purchaser is your partner? What about a board of advisors? What are their role? What are their responsibilities? So these are some examples of things you can talk with your business attorney prior to setting up your entity. Another way you can set up your LLC is by doing it yourself. You can use your state's Secretary of State website. They usually have a division of corporations or business services, something along those lines, where you can do it yourself. Now, this approach is directly to the source. There's no middleman whatsoever. However, each state website is very different. So if you're setting up multiple LLCs across state lines, keep in mind it can be a little convoluted and it may take some time to navigate each state's website. Prior to you forming your LLC, there's a few things you should do. As I mentioned earlier, you should consult with a business attorney. This is very important. Next, you should consult with a CPA or an accountant. Now, this is for tax purposes. Depending on your situation, there may be different tax structures that's more beneficial to you. Estimated quarterly taxes and self-employment taxes are areas of surprise for new entrepreneurs. So having that conversation with your accountant or CPA can help you navigate some of these new areas. Next, you will want to search your state's entity database for your desired LLC name. Now, this is very important because this will help you save time. Because if your desired name is in use, your LLC registration is likely to be rejected. Now I'm going to walk through how you can search the records of your state to see if your desired name is available. So this site is the Florida Secretary of State website. Now each state, as I mentioned earlier, will have a different design to their state. So what you have to look for is where they have the database record. So in this case, it's search our records. So if you're in the state of Florida, search our records under the sunbiz.org. So on this page, you're able to search the records based on the name, the officer, registered agent, trademark name. These are different ways that you can search. But in this case, for searching the entity name, you will click on name. And here you will type in whatever your desired entity name. ABC LLC. So let's see if that's available. So once you type in the name, you will see a list of all the existing names. So if your desired name is already taken, you may want to switch out the name for a different one until you're able to find a name that's not being used. Once you got your name all squared away, then you can begin to set up the LLC by submitting the application. For the sake of this video, I'm going to walk through Busy LLC. Now, I'm not affiliated whatsoever with this company as of the time of this video. I've just used them in the past numerous times. I think their user experience, their design is pretty clean, pretty simple, and it can get the job done. So I'm going to switch over to the Busy website and show you how you can set it up that way. When you get to their website, you have to put in the state and entity that you want to set up. In this case, it's LLC, but if you were setting up a corporation or a not-for-profit, you can put that as well. If you're in a different state, In this example, I'm using Florida, but if you're in California, Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, any other state in the union, you can just click that. So the next page will be for you to decide which package that's beneficial for you. So you have the basic package, the standard package, or the premium packages. Now they do vary on the cost depending on which features you want from Busy. So if you want just a simple setup for filing the articles of organization, if you want a free year of the registered agent service, that can be done with the basic. But if you want the standard or premium, which comes with other features like expedited filing, if you have the premium, there's some business contracts by default that comes with the premium. If you want them to set up your EIN number, that will be in the standard. And for them to handle an operating agreement, that will be a standard and premium. In this case, I'm going to use the basic setup because that's essentially all I want. When it comes to the EIN number, I'm going to show you later in the video how you can get that without paying. I just want the basic setup so I can get the LLC registered. So once you start the basic, it's going to ask for some information, your company information. I put Donald Duck LLC, whatever your name is, whatever your desired name, you will put that into these boxes. You will hit LLC if that's what you're going to be. Now you got different ways you want it. You can do L.L.C or limited liability company. It's your choice of what you want your name to be. Next is where you put in your state's filing time. Now you could pay a little bit of extra, which is $50 to expedite the filing. You can get it done within 5 business days, or you can wait 3 weeks, which is the standard time. There are times where the LLC can be formed before 3 weeks, but that is the average time for formation. So if you don't need your LLC to be done in very quickly, you can just hit the 3 weeks filing time and not pay additional dollars. On this page, you put in the contact person. This is the person who is responsible for the order and whom Busy may contact if you need any additional information. So put in your name, your email, and your phone number, and then click next. This page, you will put in the company address information. Now you have 2 different options here. You can use a professional business address, which you can get that through Busy, or you can use your own address. Whatever address that you pick, it will be public. So that is something to think about if you don't want your address to be public. Like let's say you're working from home, maybe you don't want your personal address to be associated with your LLC. Now getting a virtual address may be in your best benefit. If that is no concern to you, or you have an external address, maybe you already have a different vendor that you have a virtual address with, or you have a brick and mortar, perhaps you can just click no. I like to use my own address and continue moving that way. At the bottom is where you will put in that address. Now on this page, this is where they offer you some other premium services as a one-click buy. I usually bypass these particular services. However, you could find it useful. So if you want the additional package, you can click add to the order, get the limited time offer, and you can pay the additional fee to get those particular items. Now on this page, this is where you provide the member information for your LLC. So if you have multiple members, you will select how many members you have. In this case, we have 1. So then you will put in any member information. Member 1, PD, 100% ownership at this particular address. Now on this page is the registered agent information. Now Florida requires an LLC to appoint a registered agent. Now this can be you. You can act as your own registered agent, or you can get a third-party registered agent. One of the services Busy offer is that they provide you a registered agent free for the first year. In any following years, you have to pay a fee. So for the first year, you can use Busy. And if you decide on changing later, you will just make that change in the system. But if you would like to do it yourself, you can also do it and not pay any additional fees in later years. Okay, on this page, this is where they ask you if you want Busy to provide you with an EIN, which is your tax ID number for your LLC. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to show you how to get your EIN for free. So do not pay for it through this way because it's a very simple and quick process, and I'm going to show you how to do it yourself. Next is setting up business banking. Now, having a separate business bank account is very vital for any new LLC, for any business. However, the vendor they use is Bank of America. So if you do not want to work with Bank of America, you can click no and pass on this opportunity and use whatever bank you want to use. Now this is where you will put in how do you want your information to be delivered, your business formation documents. You can have it electronically delivered, or you can have it sent with FedEx for an additional fee. I usually like to get my information electronically and virtual so I can have instant access. Now this page is talking about tax strategy, where you can get a free consultation to get help on taxes. So if you do not have a CPA and accountant, you can take this option and have a conversation with one of their business tax professionals, or you can just take care of it yourself with someone you know in your network that handles taxes. On this page, talking about business license and permits. Now, depending on what type of business you are setting up, they may identify some license that you may need for your business. You can take that route and have them mail you the applications for additional fee, or you can just pass on it and you can just handle the work yourself. Now, this page is an order summary of everything that you have inputted so far. Go through, review it, make sure everything is correct according to the way you expect it to be. And then when you're ready to go, click next and keep it moving. This next page is where you actually put in your billing information to formally submit your request. So your fee will be off to the right, which will be $125. Now this is usually the state's filing fee, as you see on the screen. You will pay this fee regardless if you use Busy or if you did it yourself. So this is why I like using Busy, because they make the process very simple and clean, and their UX, in my opinion, is very user friendly. So after you put your information in, click complete and pay, and then you will be done with your application. Now let's discuss how you can register your business with the IRS and get your EIN. So your employer identification number is highly recommended, and in most cases it's required depending on certain factors. If you're trying to hire employees, if you have multiple partners or members in your LLC, if you want to open up a business bank account for your LLC, these are all instances where EIN would be needed. Now the registration process is pretty simple. It's short and can be done in one sitting. My preference is to register your EIN after receipt of your LLC. Like once you get the confirmation that it is set up and it is in your state's business records, then you should register your EIN. Now, register the EIN is free, as I mentioned earlier. It is free on the IRS website, so do not pay for this service. You will go to the irs.gov/EIN. This is where you're able to apply online. Now, to apply online for the EIN, you need to provide the following information. You will need your business entity type. So if you're setting up an LLC, you will need that. If it's a corporation or partnership, you will need that. Your full legal name and personal identification number. This can be your social security number or your ITIN. You also need to know the number of members or partners in your LLC, or if it's shareholders for your corporation. Also, the legal name of your business and state where the articles of incorporation were filed, and your business address. Now, one thing I want you to know is that you must apply during the hours of operation. Otherwise, the portal is shut down and you won't be able to apply online. Now, the hours of operation is Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. This is Eastern Standard Time. For the sake of this video, I won't be able to walk through how to set up your EIN using screen by screen, as I am recording this video outside of those hours of operation. Perhaps I'll make a note to make another video showing you screen for screen how you can register to get your EIN. So after you submit that information, you will receive your EIN right away. Save the confirmation and store it for your records. Now you are good to go. You have your LLC set up and your EIN registered with your business. Now you're off to the races. This is the CPA Mindset, helping you learn and think like a CPA. As always, EFB, take care. See you in the next video.